You know that feeling, right? You're in line for coffee and you get this little urge. Hey, I should pay for the person behind me. Or you see someone with a cool jacket and think, I should tell them. But then in that split second, you hesitate. Well, today we're going to talk about that. We're going to dive into that simple, powerful impulse to do good and figure out why we're so darn good at talking ourselves out of it.
So, why do we hesitate? It's such a weird little moment, isn't it? Your heart is all in. It's like, yeah, let's do this. But your brain just slams on the brakes. We get this awesome little spark of generosity, and then something else kicks in. A little voice starts whispering, making us second-guess everything. So what is that voice? Well, turns out there's a name for this whole thing.
It's called the logic trap. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's that part of our brain that demands a good reason for everything. It wants a perfectly rational, bulletproof argument for doing something that's, just a simple emotional impulse. We feel like we have to justify being kind, like we're preparing for a court case or something. And this right here, this is that battle happening inside our heads. On one side, you've got the logic trap, firing off questions. Will they even appreciate it? Is this really my responsibility? I mean, what's the logical benefit for me? But then look at the other side. That's the original feeling. It's so pure. I want to help. It just feels right. This could totally make someone's day. See the difference? We take this beautiful, simple feeling and just tie it up in knots.
So, the big question is, how do we get out of this trap? Well, the idea we're digging into today points to a much more direct path. It's about stopping all the noise. Stop trying to build a case for being kind, and instead, just listen to the impulse itself.
And really, it all boils down to this. Seriously, let this one sink in for a sec. If you feel like doing it, just do it. That's it. It's basically giving yourself permission to act on that first good feeling. You don't need to run it by the committee in your head. You don't need approval. It's simple, it's direct, and honestly, it's so incredibly freeing.
Okay, I can hear you thinking, but wait, if we're not using logic, what's our motivation? Why should I trust this random feeling? And the answer is actually so simple. In fact, it really just comes down to two reasons. That's all.
Yep, just two. And honestly, these are the only reasons you are ever gonna need.
All right, reason number one is probably the purest one there is. Do it because you want to. That's it, full stop. That little nudge inside you that wants to help or connect or just make a tiny positive ripple in the world, that is the reason. It's enough. You're just being true to that little spark inside you. No other justification needed.
And reason number two, it's just as powerful. Do it because it makes you happy. And hey, this isn't about being selfish, not at all. Think of it as being sustainable. The joy you get from helping someone else, that's like a renewable energy source for goodness. When doing good makes you feel good, you're way more likely to do it again. It is the very definition of a win-win.
Okay, so this all sounds great, right? But how do we actually do it? How do we make this a real habit and retrain our brains to get out of that logic trap and just go with the feeling? Well, it's all about carving out a new mental pathway. And it's a simple three-step process. First up, acknowledge the impulse. That's all. When you feel that little nudge to do something good, just notice it, say hello to it. Step two, skip the logic. The second your brain starts asking all those what-if questions, you just politely tell it, not right now. You consciously sidestep the overthinking. And finally, step three, act on the feeling. Let that simple, pure impulse be your guide. Let it drive.
So, that leaves us with one last simple question. Now that you know the only reasons you ever need are because I want to and because it will make me happy, what good will you do today?